Hello, everybody in Mr. class and on YouTube. If it's on YouTube, I'll censor out the name. But today we are doing a presentation on ancient American civilizations. I will blur my name out there. I'm not gonna show you my last name. That would be stupid. But yeah, with that said, let's get right into it. Anyway, okay. So first off, we have the Mayans. So the Mayans were located in the Yucatan Peninsula. That took a minute to get, but whatever, we ball. And they were a polytheistic religion. They believed in multiple gods, and they also believed that all objects and creatures had a soul. So they were empaths. That's nice. And the social order wasn't very new. They had a city ruler, like a king. They had nobles, priests, and farmers. The usual. And for their advancements, they had an advanced writing system. They had mathematics, and they also had astronomy. If you guys ever heard of the Mayan calendar, that's where no duh. That's what the Mayans made. The Mayans made the Mayan calendar, and they had a day system, and the years ended off in 2012. Remember that chaos that people thought 2012 was going to be the end of the world? Yeah, it turned out not being true. We're still here, surprisingly. And agriculture. The most significant thing they did was burn down sections of forests to make room for farming. And all of that, when they burnt down all the foliage, the burnt remains made it good soil. So it was good fertilizer and it made more land. And here's a Mayan temple. It's beautiful, isn't it? Best picture I've ever seen. Okay, let's move on. Now we're on to the Aztecs. So the Aztecs location was in Mexico. I don't know the exact region, but it was in Mexico. And they believed in multiple gods, and they also performed rituals to appease their gods, like sacrifices. They sacrificed people. You know that thing they do in movies where they sacrifice people in the volcano? That's what they did. That's literally what they did. They sacrificed people. And their government slash social order. This is a mouthful, everybody. They had a king that was picked by nobles and priests to lead in war. Below the king were nobles. They served as officials, judges, and governors of conquered provinces. Below them were warriors who fought in wars and killed the enemy, obviously. Below them were commoners, which were the majority of people. Below them were slaves, who were mainly slaves of war. And yeah, that's it for the social class. Bit of a mouthful, but hey. And for advancements, they recorded their historical events. I mean, a lot of civilizations do this. That's basically all I could find in the documents. But yeah, they recorded historical events pretty well, so that's something. And for their agriculture, they made their farms in deep water pools and made rafts for plants to go on. So basically, they had this really intricate system. They made like pile of dirt. Well, not like it was like a ring of dirt that they put water in, and they planted their stuffs on like rafts, and the water kept them going pretty well for a while because you don't really run out of water when you have just a giant pool of water. And yeah, that was the Aztecs. Snack rolling the Mahavalicious Philomos Caramichael, you saddest wish for a nuclear hunger. probably the best string of words I've ever said. And here's a Mayan temple, if y'all wanted to know. That's what they look like. Best view I've ever seen. Alright, now it's time for the Incas. And, the Incas, they were located in South America. So not exactly Mexico, but South America. And, religion, they were polytheistic. They offered food, clothing, and drinks to their gods, so they weren't the Aztecs. They didn't sacrifice people, but they did offer food and, yeah, that stuff. And for their government and social order, basically the king owned most of everything. They had the average, like, you know, nobles, farmers, slaves, that kind of stuff, but this is more prominent because king owned most of everything. Sometimes, a lot of the times, the actual people own their lands. This is not the case for the Incas. The king owned basically everything. And for their advancements, this is honestly pretty cool, I think. They made metal statues made out of an alloy made of copper, tin, bronze, silver, and gold. So a lot of pretty cool metals there, like gold. That's pretty hard to come by. And they also made other objects out of this alloy, like eating utensils. They were also the first civilization to do head surgery. That's interesting. They were doing head surgery before modern medicine, so I think that's pretty cool. And agriculture, they made terraces on steep hillsides. Basically, just think of the giant steps, well, steps, heavy air quotes, in Machu Picchu. And yeah, let's move on to this photo. What? Who is that? Who was that back there? Hey! Hey, you! Me? Have you realized how long it's been since your last video? I've been busy with stuff, dude. Just get off my back. Busy doing what? Procrastinating and playing Fortnite with your friends? And you claiming that you're looking for video ideas? Why are you blaming me for this? I mean, yes, I did. I guess I did do all that stuff. But that's, well, yeah, I have no excuse there. You got me there. That is exactly my point. You have no excuse. But you can't just come here and just... Well, yeah, you can't just come here and threaten me like this. This is my video. You're not even real. You're in the screen. Not real? You think I'm not real? I'll show you not real. Come here. So in the initial recording, I forgot to show a picture of the Incan temples. So here it is. Very, very majestic. Yeah. Bye.